Okay, so these are the short vowel sounds. You're going to listen to them.
I, O, A are short vowels that we use. A vowel is I. A, E, I, O, A, E, I, O, A, E, I, O, A are short vowels that we use.
Now, when I talk of short vowels, those are the short vowels. The short vowels, we have 5. That is A, E, O, A. Okay? Those are the short vowels. Are we together, Santi?
A vowel is in every word, every word, every word. A vowel is in every word that we read or write.
A vowel, we say, a vowel is in every word, meaning that when you're writing a word, there should be a vowel in every word. Do you know any word that doesn't have a vowel? Any word that doesn't have a vowel sound in it? Do you know any word?
Tree.
Yes?
Tree.
Tree. You say the word tree. Okay, let us find out. I'm going to share, let me have a whiteboard here. You said the word tree, right? I'm going to write it here. Tree. When you look at that word, is it not having a vowel? Yes?
Yes.
Are you sure? But I'm seeing vowels. Or maybe you don't know vowels.
There's vowel E.
The vowels are, we have A, E, O, and A. Those are the vowels, right?
It has vowel E.
Those are the short vowels. When you look at the word tree, you mean the word tree?
It has E.
Excuse me, teacher.
Okay, sorry. Yes, please. So, yes.
My screen was freezed.
Okay, can you now see?
Yes.
Yes. So these are the 5 vowels. The 5 vowels are A, E, O, A. Not so? And you said the word tree. When you look at this word tree, does it have a vowel or it doesn't have a vowel?
It does have a vowel.
Yes, it does has a vowel. Okay?
Yes.
Do you have any other word? I want us to find out whether it is true all words have vowels or all words, maybe there are some words without vowels. Do you know of any word? Now, I have this word here. I'm going to write this word. Read for me that word.
Sky.
Sky. Now, the word sky, when you look at it, it does not have a vowel, not so?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, it does not have a vowel, but it has a vowel sound, okay? When you're writing the word sky, it means at the end we were supposed to put I, not so? But I is a shy letter. It does not want to end words, okay? So we have what we call shy I and taffy Y. When I ends a word, for it, it wants to be in the middle of the word, okay? It doesn't want to be at the end. So Y comes in and replaces I. So that's why we remove I and we put Y, okay? For example, if we are trying to write the word day, okay? If we were to write day with I at the end, because I is a shy letter, it does not want to end words. So you take away I and you bring the tough Y at the end of the word. So whenever you look at most of the words around, you will realize that I does not, actually there are very few words that have I at the end, okay? But most words, whenever they have vowel sound E or I at the end, we bring in tough Y, okay? So that means on our vowels, we even have Y as one of the vowels. Are we together? So we shall go back to our song and listen.
A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I-O-U are long vowels that we use. And so my arm, and so my arm, and so my arm, they're causing me alarm. Eggs in the pan, eggs in the pan, eggs in the pan, crack the egg like this, Inky the mouse is my pet. She spilled the ink and got wet. The ink is spread all over the desk. Inky's wet. Now it's dark, the lights go on. Oh, 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 oh. Time for bed, the lights go off. Oh, 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 oh. Up go umbrellas, up go umbrellas, up go umbrellas when it starts to rain. My ear hurt, I was in pain.
Okay, so someone had asked me that he doesn't understand vowels. Do you now short vowels? Do you now understand the short vowels, Asante?
Yes.
Do you have any question about short vowels before we look at the long vowels?
No, teacher.
It's okay. If you have any question, just ask, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Fatuma, do you have any question about short vowels?
No, teacher.
Okay.
One question.
Shadrach, do you have any question about short vowels? Yes, Shadrach? All right. So since you all don't have short questions about short vowels,
I had one question.
please ask.
I wanted to first ask, why should it be A, E, O, U? Isn't aren't those vowel?
Yes, why shouldn't it be?
Why should it be A, E, O, U? Because and those the short vowel, I mean the vowel.
I didn't get your question well, but why you mean why repeat it again, please. Fatuma, please stop sharing. You're asking why is it A, E, O, U called the short vowels? Yes, is that your question? Asante, was that your question? Okay, whichever, I didn't get your question, but let me try to answer it, okay? If that was your question. Why do we call them short vowels? Because one, they are only one vowel in a word. For example, the word sun, it is S-U-N or A-N. It only has A. It is only one vowel
in the chat.
Yes?
Question in the chat.
Why should it be A, E, I, O, U when vowel letters?
Why should it be like they call them the short when they are vowel letters?
Okay. Now, one, vowel letters or vowel sounds, they are different from other letters, okay? Because for them, they talk. When we are mentioning sounds of all letters, let's say, for example, from A up to Z, that is A, B, C, D. When you're mentioning them in sounds, that is A, B, K, D, you will realize that the vowels, those 5 letters or those 5 sounds you're seeing there, the ones we are calling the vowels, for them, they talk. And those vowels, when you put them on a consonant, let me share with you, let me get a blank space and I share with you this. For example, let me get some free space here. Now, okay, so I've got space here. Now, if this is what I'm trying to explain, okay? If when you look at this A, okay? When you look at A, E, O, and A, they are totally different from other sounds because for them they talk. What do I mean by other sounds? Other sounds we have B, D, K, those ones, okay? When you're mentioning these sounds, for them they don't talk, but only these vowels here, when you're mentioning them in vowels, they talk. The ones I have underlined, they talk. That is why they were given that name as vowels, okay? That is one. And then 2, why do we call them short vowels? Because it is only one vowel in a word. We even have those long vowels. What is the difference between short vowels and long vowels? Actually, that is where we are heading. Long vowels, you will find that there are two vowels in a word, okay? So if you find when it is only one vowel in a word, that is a short vowel. And even the way we pronounce, Fatuma, stop playing with your gadget. Even the way you pronounce the short vowel is totally different from the way you pronounce a word with a long vowel, okay? Today we are going to look at some words that have long vowels. What do I mean by long vowels? These long vowels are 2. Are we together? Children, I would rather spend the whole lesson discussing this until you've understood it, and it is very fine, okay?
Yes.
Yes, so I want to leave this when you've understood, because if you don't understand the difference between short vowels and long vowels, you're going to have issues with spellings, okay? Okay, so Asante, have you understood, and Fatuma plus others, have you understood why we call them short vowels?
Because the short vowels are very different from the other letters.
No. Why of all words, why did they give it the word vowel, and why did they pick out only those 5? Because
others were different than the vowel.
Because when you're mentioning sounds, okay, those 5 they speak, for them they talk, but others are just sound like b, k, d. You see? But when you're mentioning, Fatuma, please stop playing with your gadgets. But when you're mentioning the vowels, they talk. You will hear them talking and you say A, E. They will not just make sounds like no, okay? For them, they talk. So that is why specifically they were called vowels. And why do we call them short vowels? Because they are one vowel in a word. They move they are moving one vowel in a word. So we are going to look at the long vowels after this. Is that okay? Do you have any question before we go to the long vowels?
Teacher, could you share your screen and you put all of this work so that we note it down and put it in our notebook?
I don't want you to write when I'm explaining. You'll not be able to follow. I'm going to share this work on WhatsApp and your parents will give it to you.
Okay.
I want you to just pay attention and listen. If you don't understand anything, you can use your parents' phone and call me. Okay, so now we are going to look at the short vowel. I mean the long vowel, okay? Now, I told you the short vowels are only one vowel in a word. What do I mean by one vowel in a word? Like the word sun. When you look at the word sun, it has one vowel, right? There is this A. When you look at the word bag, it has one vowel. When you look at the word hat, or let's say hit, it has one vowel. When you look at the word boy, it has one vowel, okay? Now we are going to look at the long vowels. Now children, listen to this rule carefully. The rule says, when two vowels move together, actually let me even write it in the, here in the chat. When two vowels move together, the first one takes the letter name and the second one becomes silent. When two vowels move together, okay, the first one takes the letter name. Sorry for being slow, but I'm typing. The letter name, and the second one becomes silent. Okay, you see that? Check in your charts. When two vowels move together, the first one takes the letter name and the second one becomes silent. What do I mean? This is what I mean. Let me share with you my screen. Again, this is what I mean. When there are two vowels like that in a word, okay? Fatuma, stop what you're doing and concentrate. When you see two vowels like that, okay? When you see two vowels moving together, are we together? Asante, Fatuma, and your friends, are you following?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. When two vowels move together, the first one takes the letter name and the second one becomes silent. So when we look at this first one here, now these are called long vowels. Why do we call them long vowels? Because there are two vowels in a word. For example, I'll give you an example here, like the word sail, okay? And then I'll also give an example here. Anyway, we shall look at the examples later. So now, when you look at this vowel here, okay, it is called a long vowel because there are two vowels in a word, okay? How are we going to read this? I want you to use that rule that I have shared and you read for me this. When two vowels move together, the first one takes the letter name. What is the letter name of this first vowel here? Letter name, those are letters of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So what is the letter name of this first one? Yes, I'm waiting.
Sail.
Yes? Yes, Asante, you're saying something?
Sail.
No, I mean, how do we read this long vowel here, these two vowels?
A.
A. Yes, we call it A because we only mention the letter, the first name of this letter, and this is letter A. Are we together? Let us look at this second one. How do we pronounce it?
E.
Very good. It says E. Why? You only pronounce the first one. So I'm going to share with you some words. Just a minute. Okay, so children, I have shared my screen, okay? I have picked out one long vowel. And this is the vowel. Could you please mention it?
E.
Again?
E.
Yes, that is E. So we are going to blend and read words with the long vowel. Why am I emphasizing? Because this E, you will be asked to write. Let's say you're writing a story and you find yourself that maybe you want to write the word seed and you write this E or the E in the word pit, okay? You have to be able to identify when do I use E, the long vowel, and when do I use E, the short vowel. Are we together? Okay, let us blend and read the words. We start with the first word here. Yes? Children, are you there?
Yes, teacher, we are there.
Blend and read the words. Yes. Kindly read the words.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes. Let us blend and read. Yes, Fatuma, read for us the first word.
E. B.
B. Very good. Asante.
C.
Okay, so I'm going to share these words with you, and there are very many. I'll share them with you the way you see them. Let me just I want to take you through this. All those are words of E. Are we together? And some sentences. So I also wanted to show you this. So how, according to the rule that I shared with you, how do we read this?
Let's see.
Follow the rule and tell me how we read that.
E.
Yes, that is correct. It is read as E because we said you only mention the letter name of this first vowel here, okay? So the letter name do I mean by letter names? That is A, B, C, D, E. So you just mention the letter name and you'll be able to tell the word. To tell Fatuma, read for us the first word. Yes. Okay. Asante, read for us.
Yes, teacher.
Read for us the first word.
Eat.
The next one.
Beat.
Okay. So I believe with fifth reads, it is a big class. We don't need to go through all this. I'm going to share this work with you, and I believe you can do it, right?
Yes, teacher.
I'm going to share the document with your parents. You have some work to do, but basically just follow the rule. When two vowels move together, the first one takes the letter name and the second one becomes silent. So don't forget that, okay?
Teacher.
All right, I would love to end the lesson. Do you have any questions?
Teacher, you promised that you'd make one meeting for technology English.
That I'll make one meeting where?
You said it the other time.
I beg your pardon, my dear. Yes, my dear, I didn't get your question.
You promised that there will be a time that you make a meeting that will learn about technology English.
Oh, technology. All right. Our next session, okay?
Okay, teacher.
All right, thank you. All right, unless if you don't have any other question, I would love to wish you a beautiful day.
I have a question.
Bye-bye.
I have a question. I have a question. So,
Yes, Chandra, what's your question?
how are you going to send the work?
I'm going to send it now
Where?
Good morning, Daddy.
on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yes.
Bye, Teacher Sean.
Bye, my dear.
Let me see.